Alright, that should be enough. We need a bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, it's the sort of job he'd shove off on me. Having a bad day? I have a guess, it seems. You're that red lieutenant from before, aren't you? You've got that same golden sword. Been a while, you bastard. Agate Krosner, the heavy blade, bracer rank C. Now you were promoted to rank B after the coup. No surprise that a former member of the intelligence division would already know that. You were always sneaking around in the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get a bit more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in arrest or anything nice like that today. I'm just gonna slice that smug luck right off your face. Confident, aren't we? I wouldn't call what happened showy personally. It was certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. I've had a look at the records of every bracer in this country. You and I are very similar in some ways, Agate Krosner. Similar, huh? You don't know shit, so don't say shit! You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal, so what could possibly drive you to engage me alone? You think I give a damn about my chances of winning? I can't stand you! I'll take any chance I can get to kick your ass! Unbelievable. This is the extent of your power? I won't even need the dragon. What? We may be similar in some ways, but there's one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords. The hell are you? I wield mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You wield yours in desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment your rage lets you flee from your grief. But in the end you're only deluding yourself. Shut up! Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you will never move forward. As you are now, you are neither fit for enlightenment nor the path I follow. You will always remain incomplete. Shut the hell up! Was that Agate's voice? The way it's echoing, I think it must be in the big opening mining pit. Come on, let's hurry! Okay. Wenn ich da mal wieder hinfinde. Nein. An empty treasure chest full of promise to the void of payoff, a perfect metaphor for me. Oh yeah, silver will. Din 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 din. Silver will schon fast. Huh? This bridge was broken the last time we came here. Must have been repaired in the interim, perhaps by the Royal Army or local miners? Maybe. Must we go through this again? You rest your head atop the empty chest. You rapidly withdraw as you hear what sounds like a heartbeat. It's alive. They all look the same to you now. Every one of them so helpless, so vulnerable. A mere target for you and your insatiable hunger. I don't know, man. Okay, okay. Nicht, dass wir irgendwie wo reinlaufen, wo wir nicht rein sollen. Ah! Damn you! Careless. That's the one mercy I can offer you. I'll end this quickly. Hiya! Now then, it's almost time. I should order the Gospel's controls dial while I still have a moment. Just a damn second. I'm not done yet. It's not over yet. That's... Agate! Tita! You still cling to that broken lump of iron. As you wish. You shall die as broken as your blade. No! Short stuff! The hell are you doing? I was worried about you, Agate, so I came here with Estelle and... Tita! You, stop them. Oh! What do we do? Please. Stay away, please! You idiot, you think please will work on him? Just run already! The granddaughter of Zeiss Professor Russell, Tita Russell. I heard you were a child genius, but no genius would ever behave so recklessly. In truth, I'm not fond of harming women or children. Still, I'll do what I must. Genie oder nicht, Tita ist immer noch ein Kind. Sie mag zwar ein Genie mit Maschinen sein, aber sonst ist sie immer noch ein Kind. Now be a good girl and move. You son of a bitch! I won't move! I won't. Egg is always saving me, so I have to help him back. I have to. No, that's not it. Not just it. He's blunt and he's always looks so annoyed. He always treats me like a kid and calls me things like short stuff. But he's really very nice and he's always watching out for me. He means so much to me. I love him. So I won't move, no matter what. Tita. You're a very brave little girl, though I can hardly believe you cared that much for such a blockhead. It seems you aren't the only ones who wish to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now. Eh? Main guns and polar arsenals prepare to take the field immediately upon landing. Yes, sir! Ich kann das nicht lesen, Kina. They finally show their faces. Now we can begin the final experiment. Wait, you! Don't forget, Agate Cross. Now, so long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you project anything you deem important. Wait! Now look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what I felt like forever. I'm so not letting you get away after all that. Estelle Bright, you too should take this to heart. Huh? Once this experiment ends, our plan will enter its next stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to? Curse you, dragon! You will not flee! All hands, fire! Fire! Bring it down! As if your cannons can do anything against the legend. Let us go, Ragnar the Ancient. Sheesh, ist das laut! Wait! Why aren't we chasing him? What are you doing? Does this have something to do with your stupid bracer grudge? Not in the slightest. That monster wasn't even scratched by rounds from a combat vessel. What do you intend to do that cannons cannot? General, even to you, Your Highness, I shall not yield this point. Courage and recklessness are different things. Your Highness, I'm sure you saw the damage to bulls and revenue. This has, in essence, become a war. A war? Yes, you're right. Leave the bread to the baker's bride. Bread to the baker's bride. If this is a war, the professionals will handle it. And if you want my advice, you're better off searching for Uroboros, center of command. But you're kidding. Agate? Agate! Take it easy, okay? I just finished patching you up. You're the heavy blade Agate, yes? Kaiser tells me you're quite an active young bracer. Don't care what the old man said. General, listen. Leave the bread to the bakers. Bread to the bakers. Water to the professionals. You seriously saying that? Of course I'm serious. Unlike bracers who exist only to protect private citizens, you must protect the country as a whole. You must protect Libel's soil and those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that can... Protect Libel's soil and those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh! Whoa, Agate! Agate, calm down, please! You're always too late. You idiots move like slugs. You just worry about keeping everyone in step. You can't do shit without orders. You can't even protect the things you say you will. You can't do it now, and you didn't do it 10 years ago. Are you? I wonder. Who the hell could have leave it to you? This time, gotta protect Misha myself. Oh, he dead. Agate! Is he okay? He doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. He's simply exhausted, physically and mentally. Oh, Agate. He was making an even bigger fuss than usual. For now, he needs rest in his own bed. His home is in Revenue. My ship can take him that far at least. Ah, thank you. Wait a minute. How do you know Agate's house is in Revenue? I remember that I met him once before. The little boy from that day has grown quite a bit. What day? It was immediately after the 100 Days War. The time the memorial to his sister and the other villagers was erected. Oh, I knew it! I see, what a mess. Miss Bright, General, sir, I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble. No, in the end we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry we weren't of much help, really. You have no reason to dispatch yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on the loose, you have proven indispensable in the aid you have given all others. You successfully evacuated the market and Miss Krosner's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you Braces could have responded so quickly. I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that. But, about Agate. Is it true that during the war his little sister was, It is, yes. Libel's forces and the Imperial Army were fighting on the village's outskirts. During the battle, some airborne and incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of the homes were burned and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Misha Krosner. In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for that entire incident. The defensive line was established to protect the village and ended up doing little more than drawing the fighting into it. The end result was large portions of the village being laid waste. Oh. And the order to establish the defense line came from my desk. You can very easily say that the blood of those people is on my hands. General, sir, please, you don't need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, that's all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding. Now, Raisin, you needn't make excuses for me. Those sort of justifications hold no meaning for those who lost family. Those like that red-haired young man. Well, after the battle I attended a funeral for the villager's dead as a representative of the army. I still clearly remember the eyes of one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage, eyes such as I have never seen before since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Agate never blamed the Erebonians or the Royal Army or even you, General. The person he blamed was himself. Huh? What do you mean? All I know is what I observed, but Agate always seemed to blame himself in some way for Misha's death. Wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself it was. And then, after practically torturing himself over what happened, he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer, to find a way to make it up to Misha. I always thought this time as a street thug and ruin was because of that, because he never found his answer. He did eventually get his head screwed back on and began walking the path of a bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, the same anger at himself. How terrible. Hey, General, are you sure you won't let us bracers help against the dragons? What? We definitely have some strong points that the army doesn't. We're smaller so we can respond faster. We're closer to the civilian population. It's a bit easier for us to get to places where the army has trouble getting into it. I know we could help if you let us, but now that I've heard all this, I think Agate became a bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. Yeah, I think I can understand now why Agate became a bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a bracer when he lost Mom after all. So to prove the potential of bracers, and more than anything to help the people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So please, let us help you. Estelle. beautifully said, Estelle. I wonder, had Braces been in Bose 10 years ago, could it have been? Huh? It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I will be taking command of my operations against the dragons. I need to head back to the Haken Gate and hold counsel over our next moves. I will take your suggestion under advisement. So then, do not be hasty. I merely said I would take it under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of our deliberations. This is all I can promise. Right, we understand. The orchestra attends us, waiting for a single word. I cannot wait. I must pardon myself here then. Raisin, my thanks for your hospitality. No, please come by any time. Okay, we better get back to Bose. Agate should probably stay here, huh? He's going to need at least a few days to recover from his wounds. We should let him sleep for now. Yeah, good idea. Let's check in on him before we go and fill in Tita with what's going on. Oh, Elder Raisin? I know now's not the best time to ask, but please take care of Agate for us. You don't need to worry, he's part of our family here. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, that dragon is nothing. We should be thanking the goddess no one's died yet. Okay. Zurück nach Bose. Falsche Richtung. Falsche Richtung! Oh, I should tell Tita the whole story before we go back to Bose. We should likely find in a small home just northwest of here. What the fuck? Estelle! Hi, Tita. How's Agate doing? He's still asleep, but his feelings look a lot better, so I think he'll be okay so long as he gets a lot of rest. I see, so this is Agate's house, it is small, but it's warm and comfortable. It's so loving, this must be where he lived with his sister. Hey! This photograph. This looks like a picture of when Agate was a kid. This means this girl must be... Yes, I think it's Misha. What a sweet little child. She and Agate seems to have been quite close. I think so too. Agate and Misha look really happy after all. Yeah, they really do. Agate looks about 14 in this, so Misha would be what, 12? Agate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster. I bet he was an interesting kid. Still though, why did Agate keep quiet about his sister? He kept talking about her as if she was alive. Yeah, but if you think about it, Agate never said Misha was alive. He said he comes back to visit, and I bet he meant he visits her grave. Now that you mention it, yeah. He still should have known we had the wrong ideas about it, though. Why wouldn't he correct us? I don't know, but Agate said once work calmed down a bit, he'd introduce us all. I think he was going to tell us then. That's right, I bet that's it. Well, we can ask him later what he intended, but... Tita, we need to head back to the Bose Guild soon, but, what is it? Estelle explains that the army will be contacting Guild that evening. Oh, I see. Estelle? You don't need to say anything, Tita. You're gonna say you want to stay behind to take care of Agate, right? Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I can read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing. Aww. Leave the rest to us, Tita. Tita, you can focus on helping Agate heal, alright? We understand. Estelle, everyone. Thank you so much. No, you don't need to thank us. There's only one thing I ask you to do. When Agate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay? Ah, you mean the stuff about the braces and army working together? Yeah, also I want you to stop Agate from trying anything reckless, physically if necessary. You're not to let him out of his bed until he's fully healed, got it? Yeah, I'll do my best. I said it, everyone be careful, okay? Okay. Haben wir das auch geklärt? Da runter. So, let's see. I've got this. Told the story to Tita. Is there anything else we need to do? Ist da wirklich nur ein spezifischer Punkt, wo du die Cutscene auslösen kannst? Come then. Let us away to the city before coming of dusk. Good idea. We'll probably hear back from the general tonight. So you better hurry back to the guild house.